Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Bolt TV YouTube channel. Welcome to my Bolt TV YouTube channel. It's 10:30 p.m. in the East Coast on this beautiful Friday evening. And while I'm gonna be waiting for folks to tap in and join this conversation, the topic today is gonna be Donald Trump and the hush money trial that is gonna be taking place on Monday. Allow me to say this at the beginning of this discussion. A, I'm hosting this. I'm hosting this topic as a fan of American politics. I'm hosting this topic as a fan of American politics. I don't support the Republicans. I don't support the Democrats. I'm just a neutral host on my platform. So I want to be very crystal clear on that. I'm a fan of American politics because whatever happens in America impacts the rest of the world. Whatever happens in this country impacts the rest of the world. And right now, I can tell you that Donald Trump is on the news 24/7. He's on the news 24/7.
I want. We can only deal with stereotypes, Bob.
Okay, let's continue. The first 5 minutes is just introduction. I'm going to give you time to log in. And by the way, if you want to join me, if you want to come and say something, you can send a request. B, you can share your thoughts in the chat, and I will pin those comments and I will read them out. So the question is, do you believe that Donald Trump will be convicted on Monday in the upcoming hush money trial? Let me know. What do you think? This is history in America because this is the first time in history that either a sitting president or a former president goes to court to face the criminal accusations. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, Regina is saying, I do not. So let's go back to the question. Do you believe that Donald Trump is going to be convicted in the upcoming hush money trial on Monday? So Regina is saying, I do not. I'm gonna pin that message. There you go. Let's continue. Is there anybody who's watching this live tonight who believes that Trump will be convicted on Monday? Also share your thoughts. But now it's not just a matter of saying, I don't believe he will be convicted or vice versa. I would love to hear from you why you are support, why you think he will not be convicted, or why you think he will be convicted. Trump is facing, before it was 91 criminal charges in 4 different states. Okay. He has requested the Supreme Court to judge on his immunity as a former president. But also, on the other hand, the criminal trial on Monday will go on. They actually, I think, I was checking. I was just checking the news right now, and there was an attempt to delay the hush money trial on Monday to delay the case, but the judge did not support the argument of the Trump defense. So there are so many things happening within the Trump orbit. A, he is the presidential nominee of the Republican Party. Let me read this comment from Regina. Regina is saying, the system is bad, and people with money usually do not get found guilty. So let's pin that. So Regina is saying she doesn't think that Trump will be found guilty or convicted because the system is bad and people with money usually do not get found guilty. That is an argument. And can you guys do me one favor? I want us to be proactive in this conversation. Okay? I want to hear from you. Um, I want to learn from you. And if you want to come and join me tonight, you just be my guest and send a request. One of the top videos on my channel is a reaction video that I did when Trump was in North Carolina, and he made some comments about how, he said we've come a long way, and he said, look at the people. I'm only seeing black people in the crowd. He made a statement, and then he spoke about black people having his mugshot on their T-shirts and selling them for $19 a piece, which I found hilarious. And so I asked the question, do you think Trump is racist? Because the media was painting Trump as racist based on those comments which he made in North Carolina. You can go and watch that video. That video has been watched 1,000,000 times now, and just have a look at the 20,000 comments on that video. Over 95% of the people who commented don't believe he's racist. For example, okay, I'm giving you facts and statistics based on what I post on my channel. I go through the comments, I read, I interact with people, and I listen because I'm a scholar of American politics. I study American politics. I love American politics. But I do believe that 2024 is going to be a very, very tough year in terms of elections. Because on one hand, we have Donald Trump, who has all these criminal cases, who now has his first criminal trial on Monday. And then we have Joe Biden, who people are saying, oh, look, Biden has aged. He's over 80 years. See where I'm coming from? It's going to be a tough year. Regina is saying what? In US, racism is still alive. Yeah, I agree. Don, I agree. Yeah, we still have racism in America. That's a fact. I agree. I agree. We have racism in America. That one I agree. And for me, my approach to racism is why can't we love each other? If we all love each other, regardless of our skin color, religion, um, the world will be a better place in general. Not just America, but the whole world. If we can all come together and love each other, the world will be a better place. So now let's analyze what's happening on Monday. On Monday, Trump is going to court to face a criminal trial about the hush money case he's being accused of. What we know so far is that Stormy Daniels and his former lawyer and fixer, Michael Cohen, will be the star witnesses in the case. Tonight, I wanted to just ask the audience that one simple question. Do you believe that Trump will be convicted? Yes or no? And can you back your answer with a with an explanation? Personally, someone asked me, Vote TV, what do you think about this trial? How do you think it's gonna what do you think is gonna be the outcome of this trial? And I say I think we're gonna have a hang jury in the case. And the reason why is because one of the star witnesses, who is Michael Cohen, at one point was called out for lying to the Congress. Catherine, we're gonna talk about all that. We're having an open conversation. Okay. I say I think it's gonna be a hang jury because hold up. Let me read these comments. I'm gonna pin the comment from Catherine. Catherine is saying, I hope not. Whatever you think of whatever you think of Trump, the country was in the best shape it's been in 100 years. So I'm gonna pin that comment. Okay. Catherine is saying you have to think of policy, not personality. Let's go on. I'm gonna pin all these comments. I love the conversation, and um, thank you for sharing your thoughts because that's why we're here to have an open conversation. I said I'm hosting this discussion as a fan of American politics. Robert is saying no. He's just being made an example to crush his arrogance. So Robert is saying I don't think Trump will be convicted. Okay. I spoke of a hung jury because Michael Cohen, who is a star witness, was actually found guilty of lying to the Congress. And that makes his testimony questionable, which I'm sure the Trump defense or the Trump lawyers will rip him apart. Okay. So on this channel, on Vote TV, I'm gonna, yeah, Catherine, I saw that. I was like, you talking about jewelry. I was like, no, there's no jewelry, it's jewelry. Um, are you saying you like to, Catherine is saying, I would like to research the jury selection for this trial. We're gonna see how it goes. But I'm gonna keep on bringing this discussion on this platform as we move on. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to learn. but it's happening on Monday. Today was Friday. They tried to delay the trial today. Uh, that fell on deaf ears. The judge who's in charge um, gave a different statement, and he said the trial will go on. Regina is saying, I think about Antichrist when I think about Trump. What makes you think? What makes you think, Regina? Wow, Regina. What makes you think of him of Antichrist when I think of Trump? Ooh, that's a very powerful statement right there. But again, uh, there's something called the freedom of expression. It's what you think. It's what you think. I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna be hosting these kind of conversations here every day or every second day. Stay tuned to the channel. If you're new here, you can subscribe. Check out the other material that I have especially in my YouTube shorts, the reaction videos in my YouTube shorts. Have a look at those. My YouTube channel is very diverse. I cover global topics. Okay. But if you go to my YouTube shorts, I usually use my YouTube shorts is a reaction platform to whatever is going on in America, especially when it comes to politics. Okay. So thank you for those who took part in this conversation, Robert, Catherine, Regina, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow on Bold TV Live, right here on YouTube. Thank you very much.